I hear what you're saying. In this country, we have freedom of speech, the same way you guys have your freedom of speech. Now, you guys don't need to see eye to eye, and you don't need to agree, and you're all more than welcome to stand here and have conversations with them, but they're not being aggressive. They're not.
Absolutely spot on. What a great bit of common sense policing. So there's a Christian street preacher in a heavily Muslim area of London quoting from the Quran, preaching about the Bible, and a lot of Muslims are very offended. But this officer is calm, she knows what she's talking about, she knows the law, and she's telling these men there is freedom of speech in this country. He is allowed to be there, and he's not breaking the law.
I called the police because on the way I heard them say an offensive word about the religion. I ignored it, I went, I came back. On the way, he's talking about a prophet, then he's like a donkey.
So he clarified
Yeah.
what your friend said.
Yeah,
It's not
but
like
it's
that.
like, no. You know, if I could misunderstand the word, but when hundreds of people are stopping because what he's saying, there must be something wrong. Right?
So this gentleman believes if he finds something offensive, it must be wrong. And he even says that if someone were to be offended because they've misunderstood, that's also wrong. That's absolutely not true. There is no right not to be offended in this country. In a famous legal ruling, Lord Justice Sedley once said, "Free speech includes not only the inoffensive, but the irritating, the contentious, the eccentric, the heretical, the unwelcome, and the provocative, provided it does not tend to provoke violence. Freedom only to speak inoffensively is not worth having."
What's the moral of the story? Is he allowed to do whatever he's doing?
Yes.
But you see, there's a difference between hate
Yeah.
and the freedom of speech. What he's doing is hate.
That's
He's not.
That's a full hate crime, man.
It's not.
Man, he's going fully against another religion.
Listen,
You can say that's Hyde Park.
I hear you, but we don't have control.
And this is East London, this is
same way you
Whitechapel,
guys
Bengal area
control
also.
it.
What he's
Muslim
doing
area.
is he's offending our prophet.
No, I understand. I understand that you guys don't want to hear it. I would recommend that you just move away and don't listen to him.
Again, she's right. Preaching the gospel is not hate. It's not a hate crime. Even if people get offended. If people are offended, they have the freedom to just walk away. But street preachers have enormous freedom. We've produced the Street Preachers Charter, which talks about the law and good practice for evangelists, as well as how the police should respond in certain situations. And this officer has got it absolutely right. She gets a big stamp of approval from us. But what did you think of her policing?